James and Jazz here, and we are back for another workout video for you. This one's a little different. It's not a full-length workout. We are instead today doing an instructional demonstration video for you guys about how to train your back using this little piece of equipment called a resistance band. There are several great exercises that you can do for your back that we're going to quickly show you, and then you can do your own back workout on your own time. How great is that? So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to do, I don't know if there's much for modification on these. You just have to go with a lighter band. But James is going to explain everything for you guys. If you'd rather do a full-length back workout using resistance bands, we've got a full-length video for you on our website, jamesandjazz.com, so you can find that there. But I say let's get started.
Yeah, and our back workout is actually a chest and back workout, so you're going to get a mix if you go check out that video. Yeah. We also have workouts with dumbbells, back workouts with dumbbells you can check out, things like that. So there aren't a ton of things that you can do using the resistance bands for your back when you don't have a door anchor. So we'll talk a little bit more about door anchors in a video that we'll film probably a month or so down the road. So keep an eye out for that. But this is just using the resistance bands, what you can do for back that I know of. There might be more stuff out there that people have been creative and figured out, but here are a few that I figured out, and I will show you one with no resistance bands as well to hit your lower back. So we're going to start off with probably one of the most common exercises you can do for the back using the resistance bands. And what you're going to do is you're going to step pretty wide on those bands. You notice that there's not a lot of space between the handles and my feet. That's adding a lot of really great resistance. So what we're going to do is called a bent over row. You're going to bring your chest, you're going to bend at your knees, and bring your chest about parallel to the ground. You're just going to simply row back. So if you need more resistance, you can step wider on the bands so that there's less band between your back, between your hands and your feet. And if you need less resistance, you step in. You can also, as she talked about before, grab heavier bands. So you can row like this. You're just squeezing back. Your elbows are in tight. You're squeezing back as far as you can. And you can also single back and forth as well. Another exercise that you can do is called a straight leg deadlift. So you're going to step wide on those bands, just like you were before, and you're going to literally just hinge. You're going to allow your butt to drop back, which I can show that.
I'll stick with the side view for you guys.
You're going to allow your butt to drop back. You're keeping, it's called a straight leg deadlift because you're keeping your legs straight, okay? So, but what you're doing, allowing your butt to drop back as you drop your chest, and then you're going to come up, thrust forward, and squeeze through your glutes, your hamstrings, and your lower back. So your glutes up in here, your hamstrings here, lower back, you'll feel it in that lower back. So you're going to get a little bit of a bonus here, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to grow the hamstrings and the hamstrings and the glutes as well as your lower back. So it's looking like this. My hands are facing like this. Down, keeping that chest, trying to keep that chest up, and I'm just hinging at the lower back at the hips, allowing that butt to fall out, keeping that back straight. I'm not hunched over like this. I'm keeping that lower back tight and straight, as you can see with Jasmine. Down, come up, thrust forward, squeeze tight through the glutes, the hamstrings, lower back. My chest is up, shoulders are rolled back. Boom, go down, thrust forward. Down, thrust forward. You're breathing out as you come up and thrusting forward.
I like to use a heavier band because my body can withstand more resistance for that exercise. So if you're like, I'm not feeling it, this isn't working, either step wider on the bands like you said, or bump it up and get a thicker resistance band that'll help.
Yeah, and a lot of bands like these particular ones I have, I could add more bands to it because these clip on and off, so I could add 2 or 3 bands, go with heavier bands if I need to. I would use much heavier weight for the straight leg deadlift, and you really want to, as you come forward, as you're coming up, really squeeze tight through the glutes, the hamstrings, and the lower back. So another exercise that I just thought of before we started filming, it's going to hit those rear delts, so the back of the shoulder here, but also what I'm trying to do with my angles, you're not going to step quite as wide on this one because we are crossing the bands. But with my angle, I'm trying to come back instead of the elbows in tight. I'm trying to flare them a little bit at about a 90-degree angle and squeeze back through my mid-traps of the back. So it's going to look like this. You're going to cross the bands like this, and you're going to squeeze back like this. And you're hoping to squeeze through those mid-traps. You're also going to feel it in your lats as well, but the hope is that you're also going to feel it in the mid-traps of the back. You're going to feel a little bit differently because you're allowing those elbows to angle out instead of being in tight, which focuses more on the lats themselves. So
I felt it.
yeah. Another thing I thought of is a lot of people don't consider the traps to be a part of the back, but they actually are. A lot of people do shoulders and traps together. When I started working out a long, long time ago, I was in shoulders and traps. A lot of people do this today. However, the traps are part of the back. There's the upper traps, there's the mid traps, and there's the lower traps. The traps are shaped almost like a diamond in the back. So I just thought of this. We weren't planning on doing this, but we could try. We could try to step really wide on those bands, stand up. See, see how tight these are? And I could go heavier if I need. Then you're just gonna do a shoulder shrug. Boom, up, down, really squeezing through those upper traps. Another thing you could do, don't step quite as wide on them, and we can do what's called an upright row. So you're gonna hold like this, palms are facing in toward the body, you're coming up to about your lower chest, your chin, squeezing up. I'm leading with my elbows, like that. Things I've never thought to do in the past, I don't know why. So you're really gonna feel that as you're coming up, you're squeezing back through those upper traps. So those are a couple great things. We've hit about everything. Now I'm gonna show you one last thing without using the resistance bands. It's called a Superman or Superwoman, if you happen to be a lady on the other end of the camera, which you might be.
Yeah.
A lot of ladies following our workouts, I love it. So,
I'll stand over here.
yeah, this isn't very comfortable for Jess to be in this one with me. So, I'm stretched out like I'm flying, as you can see. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put pretty much all my weight right at the center of my body and my core by lifting my legs and my hands at the same time, like I'm flying. So like this. Coming up, hold for a second, and down. Up, hold for a second, and down. Let's fly, and down. Fly, and down. So,
there you go.
You're really gonna feel that.
Example.
Yeah, you're really gonna feel that right there in the lower back, big time. And that'll make you very sore in a good way because we're growing that muscle, we're training that muscle and growing that muscle. So that's about all I have. I encourage y'all with resistance bands, I don't get too crazy with do this many sets or spend this much time or whatever. Find a band that's a great weight for you. I always tell people, if you're just starting off in the gym, just starting to work out, you just want to tone up, focus on higher reps, 20, 18, and 15 for your sets. Find a weight that'll work for you at the resistance bands. You know, maybe you got to step wider, maybe you don't have a lot of choices. Step wider or step in on them or step 1 foot on them, whatever you're doing. Figure out what'll work for you, and that way you can push yourself. If you're trying to add mass, you're going to be shooting for ranges of 12, 10, and 8. It's going to be hard to add a lot of mass using resistance bands, however, so that's where I'll encourage you to go check out our videos on dumbbell workouts where you can push more weight. Maybe hopefully in the future we'll actually be going into a gym that will allow us to go in there and we'll film some stuff in there where I can really show you men how to mass up. So, but for now, you know, focus on the rep range as I've said, find something that works for you. If you don't work out much, anything is gonna help. If you're not working out right now, anything that you do is going to help you. So if you guys want a full length workout, as Jasmine talked about earlier, go and check out our resistance band full length workouts. We have band workouts that you start you off by toning you with the resistance bands, and we end with some cardio in place. It's called high intensity resistance training into high intensity interval training, great for toning and fat burning. You can check out those resistance band workouts right there on our website under the physically fit videos. I think you'll really enjoy those. We also aren't just focused on physical fitness, we're focusing on helping you to get fit mentally, spiritually, and physically. So we have spiritual videos as well. If you go to jamesandjazz.com, click on that videos tab, you'll find our spiritual videos, our physically fit videos, Workout Wednesday, and then you'll find our life and relationship videos. So when you click on any of those tabs, you're going to find video players that have that topic of videos, so you can join us, Bible study with us that we are currently filming. As we're filming this, we're doing a Bible study with us, where we're going through the New Testament, we're going through the book of John as right at this moment, so you can check that out. I think you'll really enjoy it. We have topical stuff, so go check those out. If you enjoy our stuff, be sure to share it. We would appreciate that. If you go to the homepage of our website, you'll see at the top and the bottom we have links for our social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Go and follow and like those. Subscribe to our YouTube. Our handles are actually James and Jazz. We greatly appreciate that. If you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a comment. We'd love to hear how you're doing with all this. If you need prayer, feel free to send us a message on social media or send us a message at info@jamesandjazz.com. We'd love to be praying for you. Whatever you're going through, we believe prayer works. We believe in the power of prayer. You can also scroll to the bottom of our homepage and subscribe to our email list, or book us to come and speak at an event, or lead a workout, whatever you'd like. Just send us the details from that section. What else we got, babe?
If you'd like to partner with us in prayer, we will gladly take your prayer. And if you also feel led to donate financially, that would be awesome, because we'd love to do this full time, and it does take time to film these, edit, all that good stuff. So if you've got $5 that you feel led to spare, awesome. If it's $500, awesome. If you just want to pray, thank you, because
Amen.
that's most important. So all the details are on our website in the donate tab up at the top, and you can donate via Venmo or PayPal or Patreon. So thank you so much. We're not begging, we're just giving you an opportunity if you feel led to. So thank you.
Yep. We appreciate y'all. Look forward to seeing you at more workout Wednesdays. Go check out all of our workouts. I think you'll really enjoy them. And we also look forward to maybe joining a Bible study with us on Monday, or Life and Relationship. If you want to learn more about our lives and what's going on in our lives, and or just about relationships, we love to put that stuff out there. You can learn how we met. We have a video out there about that as well. So we love you guys. We look forward to working out with you more soon. Take her easy.